friends. Today we're going to talk about getting tattooed around vacations and in the summertime and travel in general. So, obviously, first of all, if you don't have to book your tattoo appointment around your vacation, that's great. Like, that is, you can just stop right here and you don't even have to watch the rest of the video. Um, but I understand that there may be certain circumstances where someone has to book around a vacation. Um, Most people do have to save for their tattoo sessions, and maybe you hit your goal in the summertime, and that's just, when it happens. Or the artist that you prefer to book with, their books don't open until the summertime. Um, Whatever the situation, if you have to book around a vacation, these are some of the things that you will want to remember, either to do or not do. Um, First of which will be bodies of water. So your tattoo is considered fresh, depending on where it is on the body, from day one up to possibly 3 weeks. And I'm more so at the 3 week mark, talking about like feet, lower extremities. Sometimes those can be very slow healing for some people. So fresh really varies from person to person, but y'all will know, you should know, like your peeling will be done. It will start to look more like normal skin if you are healed. So, this we're specifically talking about fresh tattoos here. Um, I'm going to start out with probably the scariest article on this topic, so you are welcome. I will link all of these in the description if you want to read these for yourself. So, this one, I remember when this happened. This was 2017, and it kind of made big news in the tattoo world. But there was a man in Texas who got tattooed. And it doesn't say it in this article, but I do remember reading back then that he had instructions from his tattoo artist to not go in the water with a fresh tattoo. But he did it. Um, and he contracted through his tattoo the flesh-eating bacteria, which is Vibrio vulnificus. I probably said that wrong. But so he did die from this. He started to get symptoms within about 12 hours, and it just escalates from there. If you want to read the article, you can do that. I'm not going to go into detail about it. Your chances of this exact scenario are very slim. However, lakes and oceans are full of different types of bacteria, and as long as your tattoo is an open wound, that is an entry point through which this stuff can get in your body. So just let it heal. Just wait. This is not some, life or death scenario where you're like, I got tattooed and I have to go swim. You don't. There will be more opportunities. So please just wait. Um, but we're going to carry over the grossness and discuss pools. Um, so this is a CNN article, and this is what CNN wants y'all to know about getting in the pool. They say the burn you feel in your eyes after a dip in the swimming pool is not just because of the chlorine. It is because of pee, poop, and sweat from fellow swimmers. And that reacts with the chlorine to form chloramine compounds, and that is what stings your eyes. So, this is pretty much saying that pools are real similar to toilets, and that is gross. Um, just at this point, it should seem obvious for as to why you would not want your fresh tattoo in this stuff. Um, but in case it's not, like, just you want your tattoo to have the best healing opportunity that it possibly can. You want to have great conditions. You want it to go through the process easily and just look its best. So not only are you risking not having, the work turn out great, but also illness. It's not worth it. Um, so moving on from pools and lakes and oceans, we're going to talk about the sun. So your tattoo is going to be very sensitive to the sun from immediately, if you've left the tattoo shop and you felt the burn when the sun's out, you have literally felt that sensitivity. And it will stay sensitive for weeks afterwards. Now, you cannot put sunscreen directly on a fresh tattoo. So you want to protect it in other ways. If you can be out of the sun in general, great. If you have to be outside, stay in the shade. Maybe look into UV clothing ahead of time. That's a great option that a lot of my clients use. So while you're in that phase, you can be testing some sunscreens because you don't want to, like your fresh tattoo, it's sensitive anyway. So you don't want to put, once it's healed, a product that you're not familiar with over top of that without testing it maybe somewhere else on the body. So while your tattoo is healing, say you've got one on this arm that is fresh and healing, do some patch testing with some sunscreens over here to find what works for you because even products that are made for sensitive skin um, may still bother some people. You just never know what's going to happen. So always test your products. Um, what else? What else do we want to talk about? Mowing. This is not vacation stuff, but this is summertime stuff. Um, Protect your tattoo while you are out mowing. Do not let it just marinate in the sweat. Try and keep it clean, keep it protected. I did hear of a gentleman who had a fresh tattoo on his leg and he mowed and did yard work later that afternoon and ended up with an infection because obviously, like weed eating and things, just, sprays dirt and debris everywhere. So either, wear protective clothing or maybe make arrangements with someone else to do your yard, like support a small landscaping business, so everybody wins. So that's mowing. Traveling. Please, if you have to travel very soon after getting your tattoo, factor your aftercare into your traveling. I am not very clear on what kind of products are allowed in your carry-ons, so maybe look into that. Are you going to have access to your aftercare products if you're flying? Can you make arrangements to clean and take care of everything before you get on your flight? And then as soon as you reach your destination, find an opportunity to, um, clean back up, rebandage, always use clean bandages. Um, Factor in those things because y'all, this is expensive and it's time consuming and it's just if you can consider these things beforehand or plan around them, I feel like your tattoo experience is just going to go so much smoother. So I think those are all the topics that I really, really wanted to cover. I know some of them are very gross, but I'm glad that you know about them and you can think about them in advance, and your tattoo can heal in the best possible way. So, those are my tips for getting tattooed in the summertime. And I appreciate you watching, and I will see you for the next one.